Hello viewers, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And if you have been following closely, you find out that we give you the best of tutorials on different topics in electronics. All right, so today we'll be looking at capacitors and their codes. Okay, it used to be a very confusing topic for me some time back, but now that I have a very good insight into it, I feel I should share it with someone out there for you to learn too. Okay, remember, this channel is about teaching for you to learn as much as you can in the field of electronics. And I think I am a good teacher too. So just join me and let's do this together. But if you've not subscribed and if you've not liked, please kindly subscribe and like and share. That encourages us to do more of this kind of content. All right. Without so much ado, let's jump into what we have to do for today. All right. Welcome back. What we have here are just different kinds of capacitors. Okay. Each of them have different numbers written on them. All right, they are electrolytic capacitors, but we will not be looking at electrolytic capacitors today. Maybe I'll do another video on that on your request. But these ones are the ones we want to look at today. Okay, now if you look at each and every one of them, you find out that there are different numbers written on them. I'm not sure if you can really see the numbers clearly. For some of them, it's not very clear. Okay, all right. So for this one, I think this one is clear. 223. This one is written 225, 101. I think 103, 104. This one 102. This is 224 and 471. Okay. Now, if you see these numbers written on the capacitor, how do you know the capacitance value? Okay. Now, the first thing you should know is this: all these capacitors have their values in the unit of picofarads. All right, their values are usually in picofarads. All right, so for example, if I pick maybe 104, 104, 104, the first thing you should know is they are all in picofarads, like I said. So just put your PF, and remember, pico, the P there is pico, which is a scientific prefix for 10 raised to power minus 12. All right? So let's replace this P with this. Okay? And let's see. 104 P, which is 10 raised to power times 10 raised to power minus 12 what? Farads. So that is the value of this capacitor. But what will it look like if we want to put it in microfarads? Now, 104 simply means 10, and then 4 is what? A multiplier also, times 10 raised to power 4. Okay? Then let's continue. Let's add the other elements. 10 raised to power minus 12 farads. You see how simple this is? So let's assume we want to take this to microfarads. Remember, micro means 10 raised to power minus 6, right? So we'll break this down to two different two different elements. So 10 times 10 raised to power 4 times 10 raised to power minus 6 times 10 raised to power minus 6 farads. I'm sure you understand what I did here. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is multiply this by this. This gives me 10. Then just add 4 zeros. 2, 3, 4 times 10 raised to power minus 6. All right. Then already this is micro, so just put the symbol microfarads. Now let's simplify this, and that gives us our value in microfarads. You see how simple this is? So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I take away 5 here, I'll get 1 times 10 raised to power minus 1 microfarads. This one times this will give me 0.1 microfarad. So this is it. 104 is a what? 0.1 microfarad capacitor. You see how simple this thing is. All right. Now, the key here is always know that they are all in picofarads first. Okay, so let's pick another random one and do it. Okay, let's say, for example, 223. We want to convert it to microfarads. 223. like we've seen here, will be 2 times 10 raised to power 3 what? Picofarads. All right? So the next thing we do is just break it down. 22,000 picofarads. But pico, remember, is what? Times 10 raised to power minus 6 times 10 raised to power minus 6 what? Farads. All right? Now, the next thing we just do is let's combine this with this and see what that gives us. 10 raised to power minus 6 will be, assume I'm taking these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 0 here. This is your decimal point and 0. So we have that as 0.022. This has been worked on, and we're left with micro here. Microfarads. Very simple. Very, very simple. All right. I know you are just thinking, why did I not see it this way, since I'm a very good teacher? Okay. Make sure you follow my videos. You will learn a lot. Let's do the last one. And I'm sure you could pick all these ones and try to do them on your own. So let's see. 101. We want to convert it to microfarad. That gives me 10 times 10 raised to power 1 picofarad. Okay. Now the next thing we do is take this to break it down. So we have 10 times 10 raised to power 1 times 10 raised to power minus 6 times 10 raised to power minus 6 farads. This is micro already. So let's work with these guys. Okay. So we have 100 times 10 raised to power minus 6 microfarads. Isn't it? That is it. Okay. So let's take this backwards 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a 0 here, 0 here, 0 here. So that would be 0.1230001 microfarads. That is it. They are very, very simple to know. And if we want to confirm with our multimeter, you switch it to your capacitance measurement. And let's pick, which one did we do first? This one. Let's see. 104. Let's see what it gives us. Though my meter converts to nanofarads. But let's just see anyway. This is 104. Testing with the meter tells us it is 102 nanofarads. Okay? And I'm going to explain what that means. 102 nanofarads. Now, if it is 102 nanofarads, nano means what? 10 raised to the power minus 9. Okay? So we have, all right, at this point, I made a very funny mistake. I used my capacitor value on the meter as though it's a capacitor code instead of the value itself. But then it was corrected at this point. Okay, so my meter gave me a reading of 102 nanofarads. Okay, but we want to take it to microfarads. It simply means 102 times 10 raised to the power minus 3 times 10 raised to the power minus 6. Remember, nano is what? 10 raised to, nano is 10 raised to the power minus 9. So we just broke it down so we can get micro out of all that. Okay, so now look at this. If this is 10 raised to the power minus 3, what I do is 1, 2, 3. Your dot here and 0. 0.1 what? Microfarad. Exactly what we calculated for here. Okay, so that's just how you get your capacitor codes. Okay, so just in case you have questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. And I hope you learned something. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe and like our video. See you next time.